Welcome to the show. The H-bomb in the lab, cook and feel on screen. Zesty vibes loud, turn cringe to a meme. All your filters off, it's a wild reveal. One edit from me and the fiction gets real. Play that tape.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Today I definitely predict less attendance, both on the podcast and for the gameplay stream, because today it is Suikoden 2, continuing. And listen, I love this game. We're having a great time. We're about, 10 hours into it now, something like that. And the game is actually heating up to the point where we're finally going to get to the open recruitment, I believe, is coming out. But the game does have a very elongated intro segment where you're doing all kinds of stuff before you really get to the main meat of the game. And we're not even there yet. We're not to the main meat yet. We may get to it today. But I'm having a great time with it. I hope that you all are too. And you'll stick around for the fun. Should be a good chill stream. But not everyone likes JRPGs. Not everyone likes older games. So because of that, we probably will see less of an audience today. I don't care. As long as enough of you stick around, engage, and support the stream. It doesn't matter if we have 100 viewers or 100,000. You know what I'm saying? So we have 2 super chats from Rob Soren. He's complaining about a slide that I play on my pre-stream. He's a moron, so I'm just going to ignore him and say thanks for $4, moron. And we're going to move on. So, thank you for the early support, everybody. Thank you so much. Today, we are working towards our 41st goal. 41st goal. We're trying to hit 50 this week. If we hit 50 goals of support by the end of the week, we'll be doing DSP Tries It Katsu Burger for the second time. It'll be Katsu Burger The Return. For those who don't remember Katsu Burger, this was a place that I tried out in November of last year. It is a fusion restaurant. What they do is they take things like pork, chicken, beef, and they fry it in the katsu frying style of Japan, Japanese cuisine. But then it's a burger. So they put all gourmet ingredients and things on a giant burger bun with a whole bunch of stuff, and they have some unique sides too. I think, if I remember correctly, I tried a chicken, and I think I had tried a really big one that was pork, and I can't remember if it was beef or pork, but it was one of those. And I also tried the fries, and I think there was like chicken nuggets. So I tried a good amount of stuff the first time. So this time around, what I want to do is different stuff. I just don't know if I'm going to be doing, I don't want to do the same things, but, we'll see, because they have different things. They have like a teriyaki burger. I think they might have a spicy burger. So I'll probably get a couple of those things, something different, okay? When I did Katsu Burger the first time, you guys absolutely loved it. You did. You guys were like, wow, that was great. It was original. It was fun. It was very photogenic. The burger was so big, and that was the thumbnail. So this time around, we'll do more. It should be exciting, all right? So that is the next DSP Tries It, and we want to hit that this week if possible. Now, if you do the math, we're at 41 goals hit right now. And we have 4 more days of streaming. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and each day there's 2 streams. So you do the math, that's, let's say, 8 more streams if we hit the goals on those streams. By the end of the week, we'll be at 49. So if we're going to do Katsu Burger this week, we got some work to do. We got to hit some goals. We even have to hit multiple goals for a stream or 2. All right? Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Is it probable? Probably not. Chances are, when I play certain games, like today I'm a little skeptical about Suikoden 2 if we're going to hit the goal. I hope we do. But we're not always going to get big engagement and support for an old school RPG, And we don't know how things are going to go over the week. So we'll see. I do hope that we hit the goals. I would love to do this by the end of the week, but we need to have some momentum going. So let's see if we can get some momentum going. We got our first super chats of the day, right? Cool. Can we get our first tip of the day? Can we get our first sub over there on Kick? Let's get it going. Let's hit the goals, and let's get momentum towards Katsu Burger, hopefully by the end of this week, okay? Cool, let's go. Who's going to be the first hit? And who's going to be the first sub? Let's find out. Let's get some shout-outs going for it, right? Squirtle asks, oh, what's up, Ortega? How are you over on K? Squirtle asks, will Taco Bell be the next DSP Tries It after Katsu Burger? That's also probable, meaning you guys have already told me that I guess either late this week or early next week, Taco Bell's launching a whole new menu for the fall, and it's their decades menu returning with its new items. I'd be down to try them. Last year we tried the Decades menu. Some items were decent, others were atrociously awful. So, it could be a fun thing of variety to try out, depending on what they bring back, right? Ahem. So let's see how it goes. Alright, come on, let's get it going. Cool. No, the reward is not always food related. Recently we did a flight of beers. That was completely different. That we did that last week. A flight of beers. DSP tries it. And also I did a product tie-in with Metal Gear Solid 3 or Metal Gear Solid Delta. The actual stamina recovery item in the game called Calorie Mate existed in real life, and I just actually did a video on those too. So it's not always like going out and buying food from a restaurant and doing that. Here's the thing though, okay? Here's the thing. When I do the variety, it doesn't work as well. To give you some perfect perspective on this, if everyone goes right now over to DSP Reacts, okay, let's take a look at the DSP Tries It. Shut up, Phil. Let's go over there and take a look at the videos that I put out for DSP Tries It in the last 6 months, okay? So, no kidding. What are the ones that have done the best? Usually the biggest fast food tie-ins, like some of the best videos, let's say, in the last 6 months, it looks like Arby's, Papa John's, McDonald's, Little Caesars, Popeyes, Subway, Burger King, Jack in the Box, Mod Pizza, Wendy's. These are the ones that got the most views. The ones that got the least views would be things, for example, I went to a sushi place. That's a local sushi place. Almost no views. I got a poke bowl from a local place that does like Hawaiian food. Almost no views. So that's the thing. Like if I go to chains and I eat food from a fast food chain, typically those videos do very well. If I simply do something different or something that's not more mainstream or well-known, it usually doesn't do so well. So for example, the Flight of Beers video has been live for about 5 days and hasn't hit 1,000 views yet. Well, mostly when I do food for DSP Tries It, it usually hits 1,000 views within almost 24 hours, it hits it. So that's what I mean. Like, a lot of people complain about things, I think just for the sake of complaining. They'll be like, why do you always do fast food for DSP Tries It? And I said, because people seem to want it. You're eager to nominate things in fast food for DSP Tries It. They seem to like the episodes get views, and they support it to make it happen. So why wouldn't I keep doing fast food? Oh, well, it's boring, do something different. Okay, let me do a flight of beers. All right, it's been a week and it still doesn't have 1,000 views. So obviously you didn't care about the flight of beers. It's just people who like to whine. So there you go. So I'm not too worried about it. I will continue to do fun stuff, Katsu Burger this week. Next week, probably Taco Bell, and then we'll go from there. Okay? Cool. All right. Well, sadly, we didn't get our first tip of the day, and we didn't get a sub on Kick. This stream right now is the last stream for the week for Kick, where I get paid this week. So if you're on Kick today, and for some reason this week you've been holding out on support, if Metal Gear Solid Delta wasn't enough, if the Mega Man Marathon wasn't enough, if the conclusion of GTA 4 wasn't enough to get you to support, please support right now over on Kick. Okay. So, thank you guys. All right, I guess we'll start talking about our topics for the day, since no support is coming in and I can't shout anything out. But anyway, what I was saying was, this is the last stream for Kick for the week for me to get paid this week. So if you support on Kick right now on this stream, it helps me a lot for this week. I would appreciate anyone over on Kick who gets a sub today. That'll be very nice of you. Please do. Okay. So this means that now, as of tonight on my late stream, we can finally begin the Ballad of Gay Tony DLC that you have been asking me for the entire time that I've been playing GTA 4. It finally begins tonight, okay? So I'm excited for that. I know you guys are too, because you've been asking for it nonstop. Now, obviously, I hope you guys will come tonight and engage and support with said stream. Please, let's make it a big, hip, happening stream. I've only played this DLC once. I don't know much about it. I don't remember it. So it should be a fun DLC to do. By the way, here's the funny part, right? So we didn't hit the goal on Sunday night, but I made the announcement, both on the daily wrap that night and the next morning, that if people came by and said, hey, listen, we missed Truck Sim this week, but we really wanted to continue. Here's a contribution towards Truck Sim. Let's make it happen. I told everyone I would do it next week. Guess what? It's been 2 days and no one's done that. So my suspicions were correct. It wasn't that, oh, it was just a bad night. It's that the interest has fallen off. And I get it. All right. Maybe we'll find some more driving games in the future. In fact, today I think we're going to actually watch the trailer for one that people have been asking me for. I guess it's a new one that comes out next year called Road Kings. So maybe we'll do that, but 4.5 months of a chill stream, it gets played out. Same thing just happened with Minecraft. It's a game that we've been playing for 4+ months. People want variety. They're tired of it. And to be honest, people want more progress in the games I'm playing. When it takes me a month to beat a game that's not even long, that starts to be a problem. So now let's start focusing more on the 3-4 games that I'm playing and making good progress in them, right? There you go. Suikoden 2, as I stated, we're roughly around 10 hours in, and I want to say it's between a 20 to 25 hour long playthrough, if I remember correctly. I don't really remember exactly, but I think it's around a 20 to 25 hour game, okay? So within another stream or two, we'll be about halfway through and into the stride of things. Like I said, it has a very elongated intro before you can start recruiting people fully to your army, but then it kind of hits its stride and becomes more like Suikoden 1 was. So that's coming, and I'm excited for that. That's today. I hope that you guys will stick around and hang out and engage and support with that playthrough. Nice chill vibes, lots of interaction and discussion while I play the Suikoden streams, okay? That will jump us to $32 of support so far today. Thank you guys so much. Can we get to 50? Let's get to $50 of support. We're going to do $18. 3 subs over on Kick, or maybe, like I said, a tip. We haven't had any tips yet today. Let's get a little bit of support and get to $50. All right, cool. Insanely offensive cultural appropriation by Nintendo. The Japanese should not be having any kind of Mexican culture in their game. I'm going to have to contact the authorities on this, also known as the social media lefty police. We'll have them go after them right away. Anyway, I understand what they're doing is they're showing you the new evolution thing that's in the game. I guess like Ultra Evolutions or whatever it's going to be. But why not just show it in the game? Why do a big fancy, overblown CGI fake match between Machamp and Halucha? Instead, why not just show the game? The game is out in a month and a half. 45 days from today. Well, 44 days. Close enough. By the way, I'm very interested in it. I want to get it. I think we're going to get it and play it on Switch too. It'll give us something to do. But it's just hilarious to me. This is what they're putting out. They're not like, oh, look at how good our game is. Instead, they're like, oh, look at this flashy thing that looks like horror. Look at this flashy thing that looks like it's a movie. What about the game? Did you know there's a video game coming out? I don't know. Once again, what's going to end up happening, this game's going to come out. Everyone's going to say, oh my God, we're so disappointed. And everyone's going to buy it anyway, so it won't matter. Watch, I guarantee this will be, once again, this is like the 3rd one in a row. Everyone will complain that it's awful, but it will be the best-selling Pokemon game in history for the 3rd in a row. I guarantee it. Absolutely guarantee it. If there's more gameplay trailers coming up, I will watch those. I would like to watch them, but we'll see what happens. Okay. All right. Well, reacting to 2 things you guys wanted me to react to this morning. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, let me know. But in the meantime, tag me in chat if you'd like to talk this morning. We'll do a little bit of Q&A to end our podcast for today. And please, let's get some support going. Like I said, I want to get to $50 right now. Let's get to $50 of support right now. Let's go. Let's get our first tip of the day. Let's get some subs for today. We don't have any subs on Kit. Let's get some support. Come on, let's go. Let's go right now. Wait, what am I talking about? Hold on a second. I forgot all about it. Guys, I totally forgot that all of my support is AI generated. It's just me tipping myself and supporting myself. I forgot. All I need to do is say the magic words. What we need to do is say, let's get our first tip and our first sub of this fresh, hot new day of gaming on DSP Gaming, and let's get those right now. Ha ha! Thank you to your future stepdad for a gifted sub over on Kick. There we go. You see? It's all AI generated. I told you. I'm just supporting myself. I have no idea how that could possibly work and how I could ever stay financially afloat if that were the case. But there you go. All right. Thank you, AI generated your future stepdad, for the first sub of the day. Now, what about the first tip? I did actually do the command for the first tip, but it hasn't come through yet, so maybe there must be some kind of a delay with PayPal sending me email notifications today. I think that what it must be, because certainly the AI worked on the tip side as well. I'm just waiting for its first tip. So let's go. Hopefully that first tip will come through any second now. I'll be able to shout out the first tip of the day generated by AI. So now we're at $39. Guys, again, can we get to $50 of support right now? Let's go. Let's hit $50. Charles the Wise is a complete idiot over on Kick. You ready for this? Charles the Wise says, listen to this. You ready? I saw on X people were clipping you saying pool water is poison. I'm not sure if you realize it, but pool water isn't poisonous. If it is, I don't think people would be allowed to swim in it. Yes, it is not recommended to drink pool water because it contains chemicals like chlorine, which is harmful if ingested. It can irritate your stomach and intestines, leading to nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Pool water can have bacteria, viruses, and parasites that cause infection. These are spread by swimmers who are sick or didn't shower before swimming. In rare cases, if you drink too much pool water, it can be life-threatening. Therefore, it's important to avoid drinking pool water. Charles the Wise, you're a fucking idiot. Anyway. You like that, huh? Are you an idiot? Exactly, but let's see. I just made you look like the clown you are, and you're banned from Kick. So I wonder who the idiot is here. Oh, man. Anyway, how do I feel about summer ending? I'm happy it is. Why? Because summertime around here, it's uncomfortable. In Washington State, okay, essentially, we are not ready for hot weather. Okay, we're not. This state never really experienced hot weather until like the last 20 years. And then all of a sudden the summer started to heat up and have like 80, 90-degree weather, sometimes 100-degree weather. But the homes aren't built for it. The homes don't have central air. The homes don't have a good circulation. And the homes are built to retain heat in the fall and winter. So because of that, when it gets hot in the afternoons here, these homes heat up dramatically. Now, this year is the first year ever in the 11 years I've lived here that I finally have enough air conditioners and proper, like fan usage that this house has remained cool all summer. It's the first time ever. This office has not been hot a single day this summer because I have a brand new air conditioner, I have a ceiling fan, I have another good oscillating fan, and it's keeping this entire room cool. And we bought like 4 or 5 oscillating tower fans that we have set up as a basically it builds a wind tunnel. Okay, so we have 2 air conditioners here, and these fans blow the air down the hallway. Okay, we have one in the bedroom air conditioner that blows into the hallway with another fan, and then we have a fan at the top of our stairs that blow all that cool air down. Then at the bottom of the stairs, we have another big fan that's blowing that air all throughout our bottom floor. Okay, so now with all of that, and yes, it cost a lot of money to set all that up, we now have a cold house. But it was the first time in 11 years we got that working. So again, thanks to everyone supporting the streams. Really, it's you guys who have made all this possible this year that we don't have to suffer in the summer anymore. But outside of that, no, the homes out here do not have central air. And we looked into it. it would cost, at this point, probably between $17,000 to $20,000 to have central air installed because the homes out here do not have the proper ductwork to carry central air. They were not built that way. So we would have to have all the air ducts in the house completely rebuilt to carry central air to the proper rooms, or else you'd only get it in the center of the house. It wouldn't come to these outer rooms. It would just be not reaching here. So, yeah, I don't have $20,000 to drop right now to put central air in the house. So, there you go. So basically, it's hot here and it's not very manageable. To be honest, like no one out here is really used to it. I personally, I can deal with hot weather to some extent, and lucky for us, we don't have a lot of humidity. The humidity is what really kills me. I hate humidity, which is why like going to Florida and stuff, oh, forget it. But it's not that bad, and this year wasn't so bad, but I definitely prefer the other seasons. Fall, winter, when it gets cooler, there's a lot of clouds and rain, but you have all those cool fall and winter activities. You got holidays like Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's my favorite time of the year. So it's coming up and I'm excited for it. Oh my God, Pubiture Avian. Dude, people are so dead set on trying to say I said something wrong. He goes, did he just say central air only cools the center of the house? No, you fucking ingrate. You stupid armpit scratching dunce. I said that the way the houses are set it up here, we don't have the ductwork for central air to work. If I put central air in my house right now without redoing the ducts, only the center of the house would get it. It wouldn't distribute to the other rooms on the outer edges of the house because the ducts aren't set up properly. I would have to have everything redone. Why are you so stupid? Oh my God. No, it's not that I'm hormonal and I'm in a bad mood today. I'm tired of dealing with really incredibly stupid people. Do you get it? Like, I get some of the dumbest fuckers on the planet come to my streams and say the dumbest shit because they think that they're smarter than me or that, oh, Phil's just so dumb. Everything he says is wrong. Look, did he say that? No, stupid. You're a moron. You misheard because you're an idiot trying to hear what you want to hear. The world doesn't revolve around you and your false narrative that I'm the dumbest guy on the planet. You just think it does. So you live in your world of delusions. All right, guys, we're coming to the end of the podcast. Can we get some support? All right, we haven't had any support in 20 minutes. We haven't even had a single tip here today yet. We only had one sub on Kick. Let's go. I said let's hit $50 by the end of the podcast. This is the end of the show. Let's hit it right now. All right, let's go. You could do it. Do me that favor. Let's start the game with $50. That way it's only $100 to raise it with the course of the gameplay, and it makes it a lot more feasible. Right now, yes. All right, it always works, so we'll do it again. Let's get our first tip of the day, and let's get one more sub over on Kick right now at this very moment. I have incredible arm stamina, and I will keep pointing. All right, I guess not. Darn it. Yeah, the AI must be connected to my wireless network, and I must have lost connection again. Son of a bitch. That wasn't a tip, and that was not a sub. But... oh, wait. Oh, it just refreshed. There was a delay. There was an actual delay, and I just received some tips. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Last chance. If anyone has a question for me, now would be the time to toss it my way and ask. Or if anyone has another contribution you want to shout out, like Fox McFox right now, $5 super chat. And he says, I don't know how you drank 4 days in a row last week. I drank yesterday and I feel dead today. 4 days in a row last week. Oh, I drank 4 days in a row last week. Well, let's see, when did I start drinking? It would have been the flight of beers, which I basically drank a sip or two out of each beer, which I didn't even drink a single beer. Then there was the Mega Man Marathon, where I drank 5 shots over the course of like a 12-hour time span. Actually, it was more like 10 hours, right? Then on Saturday, I think I had some wine with my wife. And then on Sunday, I had 2 of the alcoholic juices for American Truck Sim. So that's what you're talking about. You're talking about less than a beer that I drank on Thursday, 5 shots that I drank over the course of an entire day, a glass of wine that I had with my wife, and 2 jungle juices. You think that constitutes like heavy drinking? That's interesting. Thanks for the $5 super chat. You could tell when someone is a lightweight when they make a comment like that. That's all I have to say about that. Anyway.